Hey guys, it's Sharice with Cooking with Sharice. I just want to show you that I'm cleaning some more apples, and I'm going to show you the other way I do them too before I put the stick in them. Sometimes I put the stick in them and I dip them. That's the video I got up already. And this is dipping them before you put the stick in. I took the stem off all the apples. I have my sticks here. I have to do a camel theme, so I'm using the wooden sticks for some. And then I have to do mermaid apples. So I'm using the bling sticks for those. They're going to be purple. I'm going to post that video of me making those. And I'm going to use this sprinkle fetty sprinkles for them. Since it's a mermaid theme, that's what I'm going to use. All right, so I got all my apples ready. All the stems are out. I have my baking sheet lined with paper towels. I'm going to dip it in the water. It's already boiling. And then I'm going to, hopefully you guys can see, dip them in the water, 5 seconds, scoop them out. Okay. I'm going to see, can I lift this phone up a little bit more so you can see better. Okay, so I do them 2 at a time. I just put them in there and I press them down, and you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I take them out and put them right on the sheet. So that's what I'm going to do till they're all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scoop it out. And this is just to take the wax off your apples, and it's good to do this anyway, even if you're not going to make candy apples, but just to have for your family, to have the wax off of your apples. Because I'm going to do chocolate apples for the camouflage theme. Those are going to be chocolate dip apples. And the mermaid apples are going to be the hard candy apples. But I will make a video of how I do both of them, the chocolate and the hard candy. This is real quick, real simple, real easy. This is the way I like to do it. You can do it your own way, but for me, this works perfectly. You get bubble-free apples, because when you dip in that, making them hard candy apples, you don't want bubbles in your apples to bubble up. And the reason why they bubble up, because it's wax still on them. So you want to make sure you take the wax off. And another reason why they bubble up is because after you cook your mix, you didn't let it sit long enough before you started dipping. That's another error people make, because I made it when I first started dipping apples. So I'm speaking from experience. But I got it down to a science now, honey. So we're going to get them bubble-free apples. And I have to make these apples for Saturday, and today's Wednesday. I'm cleaning them early because you want them to sit at least 2 days to dry. I know some people do them the same day, and you can, but in my experience, the longer you let them sit, the better off you are. Your apples come out perfect. Because presentation is key when you're doing these apples, so you don't want to give anybody or yourself apples that look a hot mess, okay? Don't do it. They're going to talk about you. They're going to talk about your apples as soon as you leave. She done bought these nasty apples over here looking like somebody 3-year-old made them. So don't do it. Make sure you give people great presentation. have 2 sheets I lined up, 2 baking sheets. So I filled up my first one, now I'm doing my second one. I'm almost there. I'm counting to 5. You can count to 5 or 7 seconds, however you want to do it. But don't leave them in too long, because if you leave them in too long, they're going to get soggy and nasty. And they're going to, all that sap is going to start blistering through. You don't want that either. You don't want all that sap coming through your apples, and it makes it hard and sticky, because then that sticks on your apples too. Okay? So 5 to 7 seconds is perfect to me. That's what I do. Do what you want. Alright. Like another dozen apples to go. Dear God. And once again, I am prepping these to make candy apples, but this is also a good way to clean them for the apples that you buy for your house. If you're not picking them fresh off a tree, then more than likely they got wax on them. So you want to take that wax off. And I'm pressing them so they be submerged, because I want the whole apple to get that hot water on it. All right, we got 5 more apples to go. Our last apple. Alright, I could turn that off. And what we're going to do, we're going to come over here. Alright, we got all our apples to the side. So I just take a clean paper towel, and you're just going to rub it. You want to dry it off, and you have a clean apple. Perfectly clean apple. So that's what I'm doing. And I also, before I dip them, like I let them sit, I'm going to let them sit until Saturday. I wipe them off again, just to let you know. So I'm wiping them today to dry them off, but I also wipe them off again before I dip them, just to make sure that there's nothing on them, that they're clean and good to go. Okay. And I usually wipe like 8 apples down, then I get a new paper towel. Okay. And that's basically how I do it. So I'm going to continue to wipe my apples down. And once I wipe all my apples down, I just put my stick in them. So you just take it and push it in. And then they sit for 2 days, 2 to 3 days, and then I dip them. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe below. And I will see you again. Have a great day.